Hello, Dr. Pendon class. This is Charlotte Washington. After reading chapter 3 and 4, something that I found very interesting and that I learned new was about genetic disorders. It was interesting to read how variations or mutations are actually the driving forces behind evolution and how improvements in the species occur over time. Although I knew some of the abnormalities are hereditary and passed along throughout the generation, it was still very interesting to read. Some of the genetic disorders are not inherited, however, are the results of error during cell division of meiosis. A person can also develop disorders because of radiation, drugs, viruses, and different chemicals that they are actually exposed to. And also sometimes aging can cause these disorders as well. It was also very interesting to read about Huntington's disease, which I had never heard of, I had any knowledge of upon reading this in the chapter. Huntington's disease occurs when dominant genes actually cause severe problems and are passed on from the parents to the child. It usually lays dormant until the person is in their 30s or 40s. This disease causes deterioration of the nervous system. Another very interesting thing I read about as far as genetic disorder was, and I hope I say this correctly, is Klinefelter syndrome. This is something also new to me that I have never heard of. I learned that in this syndrome, the egg that is actually carrying two X chromosomes is fertilized by a person, or by a sperm, carrying the Y chromosome. The presence of the Y chromosome causes the child to have a male appearance, but the male feels kind of like a female in some ways because the male hormones levels are actually low. This also may cause the male to have an undeveloped penis or testicles and a large breast. Well, these are only a few things that I learned throughout the chapters with reading. There are a lot of things that I actually learned, but that genetic disorder that I never heard of was very, very interesting to me. So I'm interested in hearing the rest of the classes and what you all actually learned. So be looking forward to your videos.